being joined by head coach Ralph Cernia of RPI. Alongside him is Sean Egan and George Marianopoulos. Head coach Cernia is going to start off with an opening statement and then questions to the media.
Yeah, I thought our guys played hard from the start to the finish. Our motto is to play every play as hard as we possibly can, and extremely proud of the way that we played. And I thought that we had a couple plays that we needed to make here and there on both sides of the football that we did throughout the course of the game. That was nice to see. And then there were a couple of key drives there at the end that we needed to come up with some plays. And hats off to Wesley for playing a heck of a ball game.
Coach, what was the key to you guys' great start? And you guys came out.
We're a good football team. We're a good football team, and I know that we don't get credit for that. Okay, so everyone that was picking Wesley, everyone got their wish right there. Okay, but they don't understand that. Obviously an NJAC champion, which is an outstanding football team from top to bottom, from player 1 to player 58 on the sideline. Outstanding players there. I don't think we get enough credit for the guys that we have in the Liberty League, the teams that we play against throughout the entire course of the season. We had a top 11 strength of schedule. Okay, this entire season. So we weren't ducking anyone. We were playing playoff teams. We were playing some outstanding football teams. So. Our start, that's who we are. Game plan wise, I think execution wise, I thought we were exactly where we wanted to be. Defensively, we made some stops on defense, obviously, and throughout the course of the season, when we were winning, that's exactly what was happening. Is that one side was feeding right off the other. So. Getting a great start versus an outstanding opponent, although to the outside world, to everyone else, that probably wasn't expected because top 13 team in the country, and they're an outstanding football team. They're going to go pretty far here in the playoffs. That's I hate to say it, but we kind of expected to get off to a good start.
Okay. Talk a little bit about the play of George stepping over here in the last 6 games, and obviously a tough decision midway through the season to switch over from Ed, but he's looked terrific out there today once again.
Yeah, and we had talked about it all season. His progression with where he was as a true freshman coming into training camp, having 3 weeks of training camp under his belt. We immediately saw that we had something special in him, is that he could grasp the offense. He had an understanding of what we were trying to do. He came from a similar type of system in high school, so that's going to translate very well from the high school to college. And it was the timing was right for us. We wanted a steadying presence. We wanted a guy that was going to stand in there and throw the football and go through his progressions. It was maybe a blessing in disguise with Eddie getting a little bit nicked there with his eye, but we thought that we had something special in George, and I think the team really rallied behind that, knowing that you're going with a freshman quarterback. Offensive line says, hey, we got to protect a little bit better. Running back say, hey, we got to get in manageable situations. So I think the entire team fed off of that.
Talk a little bit about the second quarter. You get the big turnover, and you went for it right away to get the lead. You get the muffed snap there, and you go again, and it looks like you went for it again.
Yeah, that was we had saw something in the secondary. We were expecting one type of coverage. They came back with a little bit different. We probably needed to read or throw the ball away, read to another side or throw the ball away. But guy made a heck of a play in the end zone, and then that resulted in some points for them. And then they went for an onside there, and we got it with the fair catch. Something that we've done all season is practicing those situations. We call for a fair catch. They hit us with a personal foul that put us back down into a short field again. So we're able to get some more points right there before halftime. So knowing that they were going to get the second half kickoff, it was important for us to answer the score that they had and then to go up right before halftime.
George, your first start in an NCAA playoff game, maybe more to come in the future. What was your mindset coming into this game, and was it what you expected, or just approach it like another game? Talk a little bit about your feelings coming in. You've obviously earned your teammates' confidence.
Well, just coming in, regular week of practice. You just gotta, obviously it's a big game. It's a bigger game than we've played, but every game, when it comes down to it, it's 11 guys, 11 of our guys against 11 of their guys. And we prepared all week for a really good defense, really good Wesley team, and we just tried to come out today and execute.
Sean, all season long, you guys have been a very opportunistic defense. You guys have been able to turn the ball over, and you were able to do that in the first half with the interception by, I don't want to pronounce his name. You talk a little bit about you guys, the way you guys played today, purposely going up against two receivers, one very speedy, another one very big. Challenge that was for you.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've seen that all year. We play teams with the same level of talent receivers, not a team with two of that type of talent. But I think there's some broken plays that are here and there that we kind of got off the guys. But besides that, I think we covered them pretty well. Just the quarterback scrambles, made plays, and they found some open spots. But I think besides that, I think something we can't handle. We've seen all year, and I think we handled it pretty well.